There's a fair few people on the same sort of pace as him now.
Evening, lads.
You alright, Chiz?
How you doing?
Hey, Jez.
There's a fair few people on the same sort of pace as him now.
Evening, lads.
You alright, Chiz?
How you doing?
Hey, Jez.
There's a fair few people on the same sort of pace as him now.
Evening, lads.
You alright, Chiz?
How you doing?
Hey, Jez.
So have we done anything with the setup? Still the same.
I've not touched.
Okay.
I've not touched mine.
Spot on.
There's a fair few people on. I'm still tweaking mine.
You're still tweaking, are you? Not like you, Dan, last minute.
No.
Jeez, I haven't been on this track in a long time, man. How's it handling, alright?
Meg around here.
Is it good, is it?
No, it's horrible. Can't see any of the corners.
That's
What?
good.
That could be a good thing, Dan. Good thing I know the track then. Oh shit. Tires need to warm up. God damn it.
Slightest mistake just cost you so much time here.
Steve came past you. I tried to keep up with him with cold tires. No chance.
Losing a tenth at the hairpin every lap.
Yeah. I lost 2/10 the last lap.
Whose idea was this with these bloody tires? Fuck's sake.
Fucking I've been muted.
You alright,
Talking to
Steve?
yourself again.
Aye, yeah, I took them to myself. I'll say my wheelbase took 3 attempts. 4th attempt it worked. It didn't finish the self-test. It rocked from side to side, but then the end bit didn't do that bit where it just clicks. And the wheel was really stiff to turn.
I don't get that anymore. I get a little oscillation and then get a little beep.
Yeah, there, it's the beepy thing. They're like a ding.
Oh no, this goes beep, 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 beep. Since I went to SimiCube firmware, it beeps.
I probably need to look at that. Maybe a box with the new SimiCube stuff.
Mr. Cooley went from MMOS to SimiCube this afternoon, and he's blown by the difference.
Is what?
Blown away by how much more smooth it is.
Right, okay.
Which is what
Fair
I
enough.
said when I first got it.
Yeah. Need to look into it and see if mine will do it.
You got a discovery board though, haven't you?
Yeah.
You might just need a new controller.
That's what I'm thinking. Keep the motor controller. Just get a new board, relatively cheap. New motherboard.
Yeah, it's just the SimiCube bit in it. Any Pro or something?
Is that the actual motor card? Because that's the expensive bit.
Ooh, not sure.
The motor controller board, the like the Pro or whatever.
I
I'll have
think
to have a
it's
look.
the Ioni bit, but I can't remember. It's on the Granity.
See what, I've forgotten everything about how it works. You just work, don't they? You just forget it.
Yeah.
Hey Jamie, Stuart sent some stuff over. I don't know if you've got it yet. He said something says pending, so I don't know if it's his end or your end.
That'll be money, surely, wouldn't it? Forms don't pend. Once you hit send, it's with me, you know. I'll have a look in a sec.
No worries. He said he's filled out the form and it says pending request.
Oh, is it in the league, or has he done it off a website?
That must be the league one.
League invite. Yeah, I've got to approve it. I'll do that in a sec. I've just blown this lap.
I think he's done everything. He's
Give me
pretty
2 ticks.
pretty bad with computers. Having to talk him through it like it's fucking 20 years ago.
Sounds like our Mikey.
Hey Chaz, are you there?
I'm here, buddy.
Can you send me the paint code for the green on my car
I can do, yep.
if you get a chance?
Yep.
Don't no rush though. I'm going to change my wheels to green.
Okay.
Have a bit more bling. Yeah, I could only find the blue on the trading paints thing. It didn't list the green.
Yep, I'll do that right now, buddy.
Perfect.
Just seen your messages about times.
Yeah. Oh shit himself. He's like, you 12 seconds quicker. That's like, I was outside at the time painting, so I logged onto iRacing on my phone and checked the world records, and I was like, no, you're alright. You're only 2 seconds off the pace. But
He shit himself, did he?
yeah, he didn't. He doesn't know how to work like the weather and stuff like that. And I said, "What are you doing it on like a test session?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I said, have you not touched the weather?" And he's like, "It's just what it is." And I said, "You're probably not that far off then." I said, "It's the weather makes a big difference." I was watching quite a cool few videos about the ultimate pedals last night, and the adjustability just looked mental. And they were comparing them to V3s, and V3s actually sound quite messy with this grease that you have to put on them.
I've never greased mine.
No?
No, not since I've had them. And mine are like third hand or something. I get the occasional spike in, but I give them a quick clean and they're fine.
Yeah. I had to clean my G27s like 4 or 5 times now.
The amount of times I had to replace pots on those things.
The one that gets me is the accelerator still dragging 10% when you lift off. I couldn't work out why I wasn't stopping for corners.
Yeah,
And I just so happened to glance at the bottom when I lifted off, and it was like, still showing throttle. Fuck.
that'll be why.
Mine does that, and then as soon as I fix it, then it's not reaching 100%. Pisses me off, man. Constantly toing and froing with the damn things, but that's Fanatec for you.
Hmm.
But Jamie, you haven't had a stitch of bother with your Fanatec pedals, have you?
No, never. I get the occasional spike in on a brake pedal,
That'll
but I
probably
just
just be a
reconfigure them
hair, or probably
or I
just be
clean them.
yeah, a hair or something like that that's causing that. That's the problem with the Fanatec stuff. They have to be really clean. The slightest bit of dirt or muck or fluff or hair or anything, and it just
Uh,
throws everything out.
Mine are stinking in that regard. I just
Oh,
got
are they?
an old bike brush that I just scrape the crap out of every once in a while.
Oh, okay.
I haven't done it for ages, but I think these are Steve's old pedals, you know.
Yes, they are. Yeah. So we're all Steve's second hands. I've got Steve's bloody first steering wheel.
Well, I got these off Stelly, so I'm assuming they were Steve's.
Yes, they were. Yeah. Yeah. So I got the so mine's third generation as well. The steering wheel because that was Steve's first, then Stelly's, then mine. And I think the pedals as well were Steve's original V2s as well. Again, came from Stelly,
I had a bargain off Stelly with these things.
as did
I've
I.
got I've got Steve's old Oculus controllers.
Okay.
Trying to think, have
Oh
I
yeah.
got anything of Steve's?
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah, and
have.
and obviously my Oculus is ex Steve as well.
At one point, Steve was the bank of simp raising.
Yep, he certainly is.
Fucking hell, I've been muted again.
We're all talking about you. I wondered why you hadn't piped up.
Fucking hell.
We're
I
all
don't
saying
know.
we've
It's
got a piece of you, Steve.
got a piece of me.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
piece of your sim racing.
Chris, that's all done now.
Steve, so when we crash you out, it's all your own fault, mate.
Second, Chaz?
When we crash you out, it's all your own fault. You put us there in the first place.
Supplying everyone with sim racing
Sim gear,
equipment.
Yeah.
Although you didn't supply me with any sim racing equipment. Hand controllers for the Oculus don't count.
I should have been on a commission from Oculus, really.
Yeah.
Has he sent the form through?
Yeah, it's all done. I've accepted this thing. The only thing I haven't seen is a payment.
Cool.
Oh, I need to do that as well, Jamie.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
But no rush.
Yeah.
There's a few. Mikey needs to do it. I think Dan needs. I'm in no rush. The stream is paid for at the moment, so whatever
Oh.
comes in for silverware at the end of the year.
Happy fucking days. Where the
Feels
hell?
nice, that set down. Very similar to what I was using, to be fair.
I tried it. I just thought it was a bit more vague.
Oh, you tried the old one, Jamie?
Yes. And try the amended one.
You got the anti-roll bar on the rear unhooked. That's different to me.
Yeah,
And
I'll have
you're
it unhooked.
and you're on 10s and 12s, I think, or 10s and 11s on the bumps.
Yeah.
I'm slightly
Fucking
different.
on a good one then, and just completely pushed too hard.
So I was saying last night, Dan, when I did that, what was it? I think a 1.
Yeah.
I was just plodding around. I just backed everything off, just a yard or so, and went miles quicker. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mind you, this session I should be on a 38.0 in this one.
Yeah, that's what I was on for last lap, and just pushed too hard going into the last bit.
If you heat the rears through the uphill, down dale, those last two corners are a real problem.
Yeah. I've more camber is faster. Because I've
More rear camber last
4.2
the
and
race though?
4 on the front now. 4.2 at the front and 4 at the rear. I'm not going to use it for the race, but I think it's faster for times.
Yeah, I'm out of qualifying, so it won't help me, unfortunately.
Dan is too, sadly.
What's that?
You can't quali again.
Oh no, I know. And what
Totting
else?
up of points because you're back on 9.
So what do I get? Just no quali?
No quali. David Ward's on a pit lane start.
Right. Okay.
Is it pit lane or is it back of the grid?
No, pit lane. So
Okay.
race 2, you missed the start.
Oh, have I got a pit lane start? Have I?
No,
Race 2.
David
Oh,
Ward
right.
has.
Right.
But Chris was asking how you serve it.
Oh,
If
right.
you
So,
basically you start from pit lane, it'll give you a time penalty for missing the start, and then let you go. So you end up being like 20, 30 seconds behind the pack. It's a fucking nightmare, mate.
so the only thing that you do, Chris, is that those who have pit lane starts, when the sim says grid up, you just don't grid. You don't click
Okay.
that green button. And then what happens is that once the last call for grid up goes by, once the timer goes down, that message then turns to missed start. When you click on missed start, it puts your car in the pit lane. And
Right.
then once everybody starts and pulls off the line, there's a countdown of normally about 20 or 30 seconds, depends on the track. And then it'll release you from your pit lane. But then you've also got to abide by the pit lane speed.
The auto limiter's on at the minute, so you can just
Yeah.
floor it.
Yeah. Chris, are you ready for this color code?
Yeah.
So it's 00.
2 seconds.
Yep.
Change wheels. Okay. 00.
Delta Echo
Delta Echo
2 Alpha.
2 Alpha. Ooh, it's bright.
Oh yeah, very bright. If you change it to chrome, it should dull it down a little bit.
Right, so now I have to go back into Trading Paints and re-upload the paint.
No, you don't.
Last time I did it, it put me back to my old colours, so I had to read out
Right,
for
okay,
some reason.
okay. I was thinking about adding decals to the black part of our paint. Just add on the SimLab stuff and whatever the case is. So I'll probably do some work on it over the weekend. And I may send you out a new paint file to
No
add.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, the black needs some. It could even have like
Radio check.
with
I'm
some
gonna do some
SimLab,
lap, Steve.
with
Sorry?
some SimLab stuff in it, but
I'm
even
gonna do
like
some
cut
laps.
some patterns.
Yeah, let's do
through
some.
the
Yeah,
foam.
Yeah, you
yeah.
could
I'm not
do
going any
something with
quicker.
it.
I'm not
I'm
learning
gonna work
anything.
on it on the weekend and have a look and see what
Right,
we
yeah.
can do with it because it's a bit bland at the
In
minute,
the
the front
box.
end.
Right. Come in. Okay.
Is Stuart McAleer too joined?
Don't know. I've accepted it all. I've done all the stuff.
Cool. He thinks he's in the server, but no. Just join in there.
Yeah, just so you guys are aware, I am using Restream, so we're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch.
You're doing what? Streaming?
Yeah,
Yeah, I noticed that when I logged onto Facebook.
yeah.
I was like, I can hear myself speaking just through my phone.
I don't even realize why. So with the Restream, I don't know like how best to do this. Whether to, it's working, so that's the main thing. So I think what I'll do is turn the stream off now, and I'll just stream the races.
I'm streaming tonight, but I'm not streaming yet. It's
No.
ready there.
Yeah, yeah.